It has been a long road to this point in the season, but we are officially down to 2. It's Game 1 of the World Series between the LA Dodgers and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
It's the moment these players have been waiting for. Game 1 of the Fall Classic is on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Drawing closer to the start of Game 1, let's join public address announcer Alex Miniak. Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Miguel Sano can be a difference maker, as he often is. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
Tyler Glasnow gets the call on the mound here at home for Game 1 of the World Series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in his last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we are underway in Game 1 as the first pitch is swung on and missed for the first strike. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. The 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. The October chill certainly in the air. Our first pitch temperature 46 degrees for Game 1. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners, but you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
Stepping in, Eric Hosmer will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there. And even though this is one of the best hitters around.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. Dodgers down in order. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Miguel Castro is on the mound here on the road for Game 1 of the World Series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Boy, was he super good in his last one, a complete game shutout, a true gem. He certainly would like to repeat that performance here.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's focus on Michael Conforto. Definitely known for that sweet left-handed swing in the top of the order. But he's no slouch defensively as well, showing the ability to come in on baseballs, make diving catches, and throw guys out at the plate.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1 is taken for strike two.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Bullet back up the middle. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
David Ramirez will come on defensively now. As he takes over at second. Vincent Young is also So into the ball game as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
And now on 3-0, they won't even bother throwing another pitch as they'll just go ahead and put him aboard here.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
That hit him.
Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, the pitcher can claim that one slipped all he wants, but that looked intentional to me. He goes with the heater up and in and absolutely drills him. That's dangerous, and I'm surprised that the ump appears to be letting it go.
Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off the second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Gonna be a tough play. Throw gets him 2 down. So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. He's set, and the pitch. And now the runner breaks for the plate. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked. Drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs, and they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Carlos Correa. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Runner goes for third. Strike taken. The throw. Not in time as the offline throw allows him to get in there easily.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
Here's the 0-1. Line drive base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Hey, you know, D'Lo, a lot of the top pitchers, if you're going to get to them, you want to get to them early. This is a big lead, 3-0 early against a very good pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, they have to feel good about this one, Dan. Going to have to find a way to slowly tack on runs. But if you would have told this offense they'd have 3 early, they would have took it.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. Pitch out. The throw. Not in time as he's able to thwart the pitch out. So he swipes second despite the pitch out.
Yeah, it seemed like everyone in the building knew he was going to be running there, right? Didn't make a difference, though. He got a great jump and absolutely burned it down to second to get in safely.
In there. Now the throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
One of the keys to stealing a base is to get a great jump, and he got a great jump there, even though this catcher has a strong throwing arm.
The 1-1 home. Weak grounder down the line at third. He's got to hurry on to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No. Leading off the inning, Miguel Sano, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started. Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Miguel Sano becomes the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Michael Conforto, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. And we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. First pitch on its way. Could have hit that with a 3-iron. A low knuckleball called for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Still down 3-0. Coming to the plate now, Manny Machado. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
In now, Cody Bellinger. There goes the runner. That's a strike to throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
The 0-1 pitch. Runner's on his way to third. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he is in there.
That's not an easy thing to do, steal third base, especially off a catcher like this that has a good throwing arm.
Fouled away. Machado at third with nobody out. Line drive to left. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, this one looked like he was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His first home. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
I'll tell you, the guy on the bump is wishing there was a mercy rule in professional baseball right about now. Hey, but there's no such luck. He's just got to own those back-to-back homers and the rest of it until he gets off the hook, which might be very soon.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Betts is under this one, 2 gone. Chance, Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Strike taking the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Lincoln set coming at him with the 0-1. In there, now the throw. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Here's Mookie Betts. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
3-0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. And it's fouled away. Another full count pitch on its way. Another one sent foul. 3-2 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Vincent Young. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Vincent Young goes down for out number 2 in the top half. At the plate, David Cabrera. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Bellinger is there, and the side is retired. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Yankees manager to discuss his thoughts on his team's offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that will get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single. Stepping in now, Jacob Stallings. That's a strike to throw down. He is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down. It is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Line toward right center. And that gets down as he can't get there in time.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Runners breaking for the plate. High in the air out to center field. Cordero moves over. Run away. Throw behind him to third. And they get the double play at third. So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. Here comes the first pitch. He's running. Strike taken. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
That's a swipe of the bag. And this catcher, he throws really well, too. So that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
Lynn comes set. Here's the 0-1. Pitches a called strike. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily. Stallings at third with 2 away. Now the runner's on his way home. Fly ball out toward left center field. Conforto is calling for it. And the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. But they're on top by a count of 6-0. Stepping up now, David Ramirez back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Standing in now, Brandon Belt. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2. But he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. Bellinger trying to get there. Chopped in front of home plate. And that's the second out. Batting in once again, Eric Hosmer looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Left side, gloved by LeMahieu. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Next will be the designated hitter, Jimmy Nelson. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. This is popped up. Young over to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. Now at the plate, Chris Bryant comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Lynn gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. Conforto is there, and it's a very quick inning. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with LA's manager to discuss his thoughts on the Dodgers offense so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Thank you, Heidi.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Still even at 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. The 2-2 pitch. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Behind 0-2 now. And this is foul tipped as he stays alive here. But meanwhile, that ball came right back at our home plate umpire, and he may need some attention at this moment. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. And that'll bring up Franchi Cordero. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he pops it up. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dan. But right here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see if it sparks them offensively.
You know, this will be interesting, D-Row, to see if they can crack this guy's code. A lot of times, once you get that first hit, several begin to fall after that one. So it'll be interesting to see if this guy can put the screws on this one and tighten things up and not allow any more base hits.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ballgame, and this one ends the inning. Dodgers leave 1. They still find themselves down 6. Here's big Aaron Judge. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. Line drive to left. Conforto is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Hard on the ground towards short, and a backhanded try into the hole at short, but this gets on by.
He obviously was sitting all over that pitch. He didn't want to go deep in the count. He saw it 0-0 and he let it fly.
Here's Carlos Correa now. And there he goes towards second. That's a strike to throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
This catcher has an elite arm, but when you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
Good lead off to second there. Now the pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down. Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 coming. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Cordero is there. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. Ready now, Jacob Stallings. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. The relay throw, well, he is in there with a triple. The speed they always talk about with this guy was on full display there.
Yeah, when you've got elite speed like this guy does, man, you don't need any help from the fielders to give you more time. He's thinking extra bases as soon as the ball gets to the outfield, and that time he wanted 3.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line, but speared on a hop. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Fair to say, oh my goodness. More of game 1 after this message. Aroldis Chapman is going to get the call in something of a surprising move here as they're bringing in their closer in the 6th inning. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
And that's taken for strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Fouled off. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Fouled away. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and his side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. By a touchdown, 7-0. Standing in, Cody Bellinger. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Into the box now, Jimmy Nelson. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But this is foul for the first strike. Low roller, and he barehands it. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And it's gone as they add still another. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
Dero, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout, but here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Runner goes for second. Strike taken, the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
It's nearly impossible to throw at a guy that gets a lead that big who can run. I don't care how good of a throwing catcher you are.
8 runs on 12 hits and no errors for the Yankees so far. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitches a cold strike, the throw. And he's pulled out on a close play at third.
I noticed he had a big lead there at second, so I wasn't surprised when he took off, but that lead didn't pay off as he still gets caught trying to swipe third.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Line drive to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. So here's the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there, now the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Bryant stands at second with 2 gone. Runner breaks for third. That's a strike to throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Ready with the 0-2. Line towards center field. Cordero will get there, and he puts it away to retire. So digging in now, Brandon Belt. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
The 0-2 home, pulled toward right center field. Correa has a beat on it. 1 away. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's 0 for 4. Machado moves over. 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Sano. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. Still 8-0. So stepping in, DJ LeMahieu, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
I'm shocked this pitcher keeps trying to attack the zone with them being so aggressive early in the count. You wonder if he wouldn't be served a little better, just kind of nibbling for a little bit early and then pound in the zone late.
Not in time, as the offline throw allows him to get in there easily. Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. Trying to bump for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Oh, not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight. Hank Olson enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Jacob Stallings will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. Now this will rattle up against the wall. The relay into score is the runner from first. It's a 10-0 score. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. Digging in now, Manny Machado. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Conforto is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out.